Vinewood's oldest and least pleasurable tour company. Forget the rest. Go with the least.
Your weakness is the vodka. Mine's the vodka sauce.
As I am contractually obliged to say, buckle up, everyone. It's showtime.
Call me at the place tonight. Headed to the office. Call you later.
Hello.
Hey, you
Vinewood is
asshole.
often referred to as the anal bleaching capital of the world. On your right, you'll see the world-famous Gentry Manor Hotel, a legendary party hangout for actors and rock stars and people trying to have sex with actors and rock stars. Built in 1921, it's been the scene of some classic Vinewood scandals over the years. One of my personal favorites was Al DiNapoli's overdose in 2002 after a chimpanzee blasted an 8-ball up his rear door with a water pistol. Ha! Fantastic! They say that on any given day there are at least 2 dead party girls in the trash cans round back. Isn't that great? Okay, smartphones at the ready, celeb spotters. We are now approaching the legendary nightclub, the Dungeon Crawler. Opened in 1996, the club is famously owned by actor Bruce Spade, who has a custom-built elevated VIP table so that he looks the same height as everyone else. It remains one of Vinewood's hottest night spots for the rich and famous to do drugs and date rape impressionable fans. Play your cards right, and that could be you! The Dungeon Crawler was in the news again recently when comedian Morgan Chester allegedly ran over a doorman in his SUV for not laughing at one of his jokes.
No, sorry.
Take a picture of that, stupid.
Oh, and now a treat for you closet glam rockers on board. We're coming up to the infamous Tequila La Rock Bar. Back in the day, this was a restaurant run by the mob until it got shut down over the Adam's apple in the soup controversy of 1982. It reopened as the Tequila La Bar in 1983 and soon became a mecca for hair metal bands and fans from across the country. It's rumored that the Love Fist song Dangerous Bastards was written about a night they partied here on Mescaline with some transgender twins. Now, this house up ahead is one of the many private residence of action movie director Mark Fostenberg. Fostenberg still maintains he was out of town when a 15-year-old Mexican girl was found dead in his pizza oven in 2007. The case was settled out of court and all charges were dropped. The girl's family now live on the next street. So this is the house of television exercise guru The Craze. You might have seen him degrading himself recently on Rehab Island. Do any of you remember the 80s? Huh, strange times. People didn't go to the gym back then. They did jumping jacks in front of the TV and leg warmers and headbands. The Craze swapped his gold lame leotard for a crack pipe in the 90s, but is reportedly now clean and in the best shape of his life. That's Vinewood's code for he's trying to make a comeback. This is the home of celebrity wild child Martha Turn. Daughter of 70s comedy star Joni Term, Martha spent her teens partying on booze, her early 20s partying on coke, and her mid-20s staring at her shoes on heroin. Her tell-all autobiography about the difficulties of growing up really rich in Vinewood only sold 30 copies last year.
And this country totally needs to hear the story, like, right now.
Who says there isn't culture in LS and shit? So cool!
I should remind you this is a no-smoking bus. Unless, of course, it's medical marijuana, then you're all right. Just up ahead is another place to see and be seen in Rockford Hills, the Richmond Hotel. An iconic entertainment industry hangout, sleazy producer types have been promising to make young girl stars here for over 100 years now. Not gonna lie, I did some shameful things in that lobby bar in my youth, but I've put that period of my life behind me now.
I know this area. I closed on a deal here.
Someone needs to make it so, like, you can get an avatar to do this for you.
This tour costs too much.
You are looking totes delicious.
Keep on hustling.
I was a member of the jury in the 1991 movie Last Will and Testament. They cut my line.
The Liberty City versus LS stuff is done. The strip clubs have the same Armenian owners.
Come on by later, man, and I'll show you that thing.
Oye, mi
There's so
sangre!
much about this place that I didn't know.
Here you can see the landmark Weasel Theater, which was opened here in Morningwood in 1930. Some of the biggest movies in history have premiered at this theater, including Blue Blood, Shoulder of Orion, and The Many Wives of Alfredo Smith. You might remember the controversial premiere of the gladiator comedy Lions and Donkeys in 1984, when star Chip Hampton walked up the red carpet with two slaves in chains.
You wouldn't believe what that one sold for.
Is everyone having fun?
Screw you!
I seriously need to augment this reality. That's seriously not cool.
Take a picture of that, stupid. Gotta start getting me some gigs with some bigger names.
Did you see that new art show at the Mount Bank? Totally derivative.
Totally.
Oh, I saw this place in about 500 movies. All are rated.
Count yourselves lucky, my prescription just got renewed this morning.
Gotta get a pic of that.
Look at this! Talking about a good investment.
Mommy, this weekend!
It's never as inspiring as you think, is it?
Just up ahead on the right is where Delancey Medua's septon fell out after a ketamine party.
My mom told me about that.
Wow, that's some cool shit over there.
And now to our left, ladies and gentlemen, is the famous Richards Majestic Studios. The product placement for classics like Nelson and Naples and Rum Runner, and the not-so-classics like Vinewood Zombie and Shoulder of Orion 2 was shoehorned into the final edits right behind those very gates. Everyone has a favorite Solomon Richards movie. An American Divorce really helped me through a difficult time when I was bankrupting my first husband. Oh, come on, don't people in the Midwest watch movies? You must have seen Defender of the Faith. No? Wow, tough crowd.
Hey, bro! Not me!
Do you remember him?
This city has many interesting layers to it.
Ah,
Remember, these people are rich and beautiful. That makes them better than us.
Hey, you my dude, right? I'm not seeing any potential clients so far.
Someone needs to make it so, like, you can get an avatar to do this for you.
I'm pretty fucked up right now. Yeah, what's cracking?
Keep those cameras out and fingers on the trigger. Celebs are skinny and fast.
Vice City has sexy Latina girls, but they're all smart here.
There is so much about this place that I didn't know.
I know this area. I closed on a deal here.
To the left, you'll see a spot where a pizza boy claims that Play PG Jackson asked him to remove his shorts.
I'll just composite you into the shots later.
Yo, we shouldn't have drank that vodka.
I never knew a place with so many hot chicas. It couldn't be that dangerous.
This shit is whack, son.
You'll recognize this stretch of road from those videos of Jill von Krastenberg with the Romanian shot put team. Okay, people, get those cameras out. This is Portola Drive. You won't get a better chance to spot a celebrity in its natural habitat. As you can see, the recession hasn't hit this part of town very hard. These are some of the most offensively high-end designer stores in the country. And now, some fun trivia for you. There have been a number of movies shot on Portola Drive, mostly awful ones about rich idiots, including the blockbuster 2005 romantic comedy, Shoe Whore. It's credited with sending women's rights back 50 years. The store we're passing now is where British star Charlotte Crown was caught on film in the changing room, eating and purging the same burrito over and over again, just like a dog.
Yeah, I'm in Los Santos. I know. I fucking told you I would, didn't I? Not so much.
Ooh!
I almost closed the deal for that property.
This is the Epsilon Center. Anyone with red hair, please cover it for your own safety. If you really want to meet a famous celebrity, this place is packed full of them. Take an introductory course. It changed my life. Kifla!
Imagine if this was all like an app.
Baby, why didn't you smell like
Don't you just love people you've never met and would have you arrested if you came within 10 feet of them?
Nice one.
This tour is terrible.
The Liberty City versus LS stuff is dumb. The strip clubs have the same Armenian owners.
weekend.
I did not know that.
Yeah, I got your email. Look, I'm down for whatever. Listen, bro, As long as
Please
we're not out
refrain
bowling
from
with
taking
hipsters
photos of
getting
ethnic
on some
minorities.
twins, I
They
don't
could
give a
be
shit.
gang members.
It's his bachelor party. If
not
he really
seeing
wants to
any
come to
potential
the
lines
house,
so far.
this way.
Someone needs to make it so, like, you can get an avatar to do this for you.
Those wheels are tight, man.
I'm pretty fucked up right now.
Why do you keep calling me?
The next corner is where actor Scott Stevens famously prolapsed after a failed party trick.
Vice City has sexier Latina girls. Hey, but they're all smart here.
How you doing? Jesus Christ!
This is great. I know this area. I closed on a deal here.
Yo, you're stunting hard.
Remember when Laszlo was arrested for masturbating with an eggplant and shouting at women? That happened right here.
Why are my shots never as good as the ones in the movies?
Yo, we shouldn't have drank that vodka.
And here is City Hall. This is where the mayor's office is, if any of you care. You might recognize this building from the 20-minute final dogfight to save Earth in the movie Invasion Los Santos.
Make it on time. Traffic. Of course.
Wow, that's some cool shit over there.
Go ahead.
My new website
nice to hear from you.
my career.
Don't get me started.
Yeah, sure. I had a great time too.
Yeah, it's me.
Yeah, I'm free any day of the week.
Yo, man, where you at? I
Talking
ordered
about
that
a
pizza
good
like
investment.
3 hours ago, man.
Your friend?
Cypress flat? I don't even know fucking
Yeah, I
Cypress
gotta go.
flats,
I'll
man.
call you
What
back
the
tomorrow.
hell?
I seriously need to augment this reality.
Look, man, I gave up on you guys, man. I went to Cluckenbell instead. I got me some wings. I thought it was dead.
That's pretty impressive.
This town.
I want to be in a real sexy music video here.
Check that out! What are you talking about? I am at the gym.
I just did 30 minutes on the elliptical. Probably going to do some weights now. I almost owned a piece of that.
You look amazing. Let's hang out.
Hey, what's up?
Yeah, we're gonna have a ball.
Shit.
Everything looks better on a monitor.
Would you look at that?
Who says there isn't culture in LS and shit?
Look at that!
I almost closed the deal for that property.
Enjoy the rest of your vacation.
Let's move!